Hey everyone, this is Will straight from the Big Kitchen Food Blog, and today we're going to make some simple, great breakfast potatoes. So here I have chopped up some yellow potatoes, not russet, but if you prefer russet, go ahead and use it. I prefer yellow potatoes because they're creamier and I love the texture way more, and sometimes they can be a little more cheaper for my budget. So I cut them in little cubes. It doesn't matter if they're perfect because remember, we're human, never perfect. So I'm going to season the potatoes with a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning. This is a half a teaspoon. If you don't have garlic and herb seasoning, just use regular garlic powder. Also, I want to season it with a little bit of sea salt straight from the sea. This is also a half a teaspoon. And some ground black pepper, which is also a half a teaspoon. So this recipe is pretty simple. And I'm going to add some yellow onion. This is a half a yellow onion, and it's great for potatoes and other breakfast recipes. And I use onion for all of my recipes mostly. Now I have a half a bell pepper, sliced very thinly so it can cook very fast in our skillet. Mix that up good. And that's basically all. But also we're going to add a tablespoon of butter into our skillet. That's melting right away, and that's a good thing. If you don't like butter, you can use vegetable oil, olive oil, just 1 tablespoon of fat for your potatoes. Now you're going to mix your potatoes up really good. So you want to make sure your potatoes are coated with salt and pepper. Also, I added a little bit of olive oil to my potatoes, which is just 1 teaspoon, to get that pepper sticking in those peppers and onions and all those vegetables and seasoning in my bowl to stick together. Now, when our butter begins to melt, you add the potatoes in there and let it sit for a minute to let it crisp up. If you want a more crispier taste, just use a cast iron skillet for that deep crispiness and let it sit and just toss it and turn it. But today I'm using a non-stick skillet. And remember, the non-stick skillets do not stick, but again, I put butter in there to make the flavor even more better. But if you don't prefer that or your diet doesn't work for that, you don't have to use it. So our butter is melted, so you're going to add your potatoes, onions, green peppers, and all those great seasonings into your pan and let those just sit. Make sure all your potatoes are coated with a little bit of butter. Now I have a wooden spoon. I'm going to toss my potatoes all around to make sure my butter is coated. And also, I peeled the potatoes and I left a little bit of skin on there. But if you don't like skin, you don't have to use it. But I like a little skin on mine for that little bite, extra bite in my potatoes, breakfast potatoes. Remember, your heat can be at medium heat. This is a fast cook. This will take less than 15 minutes to cook these potatoes. It's going to be great because the vegetables going to get sauteed. The seasoning is going to get right into those potatoes. You can serve a little bit of breakfast sausage, some toast, some bacon, just a normal breakfast thing. And I'm telling you right now, the house smells divine. I'm gonna spoon our potatoes onto our food. And also our family loves spinach. We love spinach. So I'm gonna serve our potatoes with a little bit of spinach on top of our potatoes, actually. You can see those beautiful crisp peppers and onions. Now, if you're eating some pancakes or whatever, or omelets, this serves about 4 for a side, but it easily serves one just for a great breakfast. Here you go. Great, just like that. Yum. For more great recipes like this one and others, go to www.bigkitchen.wix.com/blog or go to the link below the video. Also, subscribe to our videos and show your friends about us. We're making great videos every single week, and that's tasty, healthy, everything you want in food. Here you go. This is our Big Kitchen breakfast potatoes. Try it out. Also, send us recipes that you want to see on the video someday.